Yes.
Kindness.
Kindness. Kindness. Kindness is the key.
It seems like Mum and Dad love him more. He takes time away from me.
Dear people of the city of Melbourne, we are the unheard silent warriors. Do not think that you cannot be me. If you have a heart, you have compassion.
I hope I have successfully taken off my advocate hat and spoken directly into the hearts of those who take time to listen.
I really think that Jodee has done, and her team of artists have done a magnificent job collaborating with primary carers to produce this exhibition that offers an understanding of caring for carers in our community.
The Carers Project was an initiative of the City of Melbourne. They felt that there needed to be an artwork that worked with them, but also raised awareness around carers too. The Carers Project is an installation, it's participatory, it's a community cultural development project. There's film, there's sound, and if you were a carer or not, you were able to get something from it.
The dome itself is made out of 24 sections, and the water floor was broken up into 12 parts, and it's symbolising the idea that caring doesn't actually stop, and we thought that in a subtle level it was very nice just to have that incorporated into the design.
There's so many advocacy programs and campaigns going on that it's very hard to raise awareness around something that can invoke empathy, and I think having a sanctuary for everyone in the city was a really good way in to not only for carers to go and feel that they could have a break, but just the average tourist or businessman or child that walked past and went in, walked away with something was transmitted.
I feel that by going through this project, people feel that there is a need to care for others instead of just looking after themselves.
The bamboo tunnel was more of a responsive part of the design, where people could walk through and have a look at what people had already written, go into the dome, which was the sanctuary, and then return back to the responsive space and actually put up different pledges.
The thing that really excited me about the work is that it's been designed very inclusively. So it's wheelchair accessible. If you're deaf, you've got lots of things you can read. The film has sound, there's no words. If you're blind, you can hear the stories and you can feel things. That allowed a carer, if they were with the person with a disability, they didn't need to have to explain much.
It's because carers and other people never have the chance to sit down and reflect, and so it provides a chance for some intimacy and the opportunity to be quiet and just to focus on one thing, which is really rare.
Carers are all around you. Anyone can be a carer. At some time in your life, you can become a carer for someone you love. Take the time to get to know a carer. Sometimes they don't have the time to stop and talk to you, but they're just like you and me. Be kind to one another.
The Carers Project, a sanctuary in the city, was incredibly successful. We had, I would say, about 300 people a day come through. We wanted to create an experience that touched people and, moved people. And my God, so many people came out in tears. We should have had a budget line for tissues, I reckon.
With other people to feel how is, people they are looking after other people they look like, and it's beautiful to see other people to come over there and see it.
And I think life is short, but nothing matters as long as we love each other. Really, indeed. I'm really thankful for this activity. It's really great. It's a really great travel, and I think it's really meaningful. Thank you all of you guys. It's really great.
So what now for the Carers Project, Sanctuary in the City? We are able to tour it, which is exciting. What we could do is, show up at a city, run some workshops with carers there. We could make a film, we can do recordings, and that local art we can put into the installation. So we have the infrastructure, we're ready to go, which is really exciting, and we've had a fair bit of interest already, so it's good.